All right, and welcome back to the Talking Tactical podcast. We are on episode 32. I somehow managed to get wrangled into inviting these two back on at the same time. So it's definitely going to be a fun show. And I'm actually going to let them get in here and not be muted.
What?
Start like that.
I like that. It's like you're his special friend, and he's like, I invited this guy on again. It's like, I'm actually the guest, and you're like the sidekick, but he's like, oh, I brought him on as my special friend.
I like to think of myself as the color commentator.
That's actually a good idea. No, Tyler, shush for a second. So you're the color commentator, I'm the guest, and that makes him the techie.
He makes him he is the techie and he's the serious guy, straight man, funny guy.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like Abbott and Costello,
sure.
Laurel and Hardy,
Jamie and Adam.
Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Oh yeah.
I like the fact that, like, after you two were spending time together this weekend, Jester's wife, Amy, was just like, oh, God, the two of them. I'm like, I had them on the show at the same time. And she's like, oh, why did you do that?
His wife has been text bombing my wife has been phenomenal. I think she's made a new best friend.
Yeah, they're besties now.
They become besties. Well, I think your wife's like, be my friend. And my wife's like, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
You're my friend now.
It's funny because
I claim you as my own.
I was coming back from events last year, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was hanging out with Jarvis and Jazz and all that. I'm hanging out with this one and this one. She's like,
Jarvis.
Who? Was there girls involved? I'm like, I don't know. Everybody's wearing masks. That really didn't go over well either.
Oh man.
What kind of party is it?
It still reminds me of 0 Hour, that freaking Callista chasing me around the staging area.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was crazy. That was funny. She chased me around the entire staging area, and then I managed to like slip underneath of one of the 10x10s.
Yeah.
One of the drops. It
was like a birthing down. Rebirth.
Yeah. I just right out under and just boom, bolted. She kind of like ran in and stopped dead at it. Like, I don't know how to respond to this. He disappeared like a rabbit down a hole.
Like, I don't want to be touched today.
Have you ever seen like a wolf run after a rabbit and hit the hole and be like, fuck?
So you basically went into the briar patch, did you?
Yeah, when I ran, very much so. It hurt. It did hurt. I hadn't chest slidden for years. For years.
It's only been September.
For years.
Well, speaking of traveling for games,
that was fun. So you came down. We got to do some tactic shooting and tactic teaching and tactic.
Oh yeah,
coaching.
We did actually. I was going to go somewhere else with it, but that happened too. That was very fun. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to figure out the book face on how to get this to annoy the people that I want to harass tonight.
Always
which is
fun.
like,
always
family and stuff.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever and ever. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anyways, I put my phone down.
Yep.
Because I want to give you guys undivided attention.
I don't know with that umbrella hat that you got on going behind you.
I love
George
it.
pointed it out.
Well,
I'm getting comments apparently.
Oh, I'm not even reading them because once I saw that George was watching, I was like, yeah, I just got to entertain him. So I'll get a little closer.
Hi, George. I miss you, George.
Hello, George. I'm going to love you and pet you and squeeze you forever because your name is George and you're my buddy.
I will love him and squeeze him and pet him and stroke him. I missed that. That was the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, and Looney Tunes. So, yes, I did get to travel down and see you guys.
Holy shit, we got a ton of fucking messages. I missed all of these comments for some reason.
Yeah, everyone's just pretty much saying hi, and they're asking you to be funny man.
Oh.
Yeah, funny man. Entertain us. Be funny. No pressure. Just be funny.
What am I? Funny how? Funny haha? Am I clown to you? Huh?
Yes.
No. Try again. Try again.
Doesn't work that way. I'm not a on-demand kind of funny guy.
Yeah, so he failed. So how's Tyler doing today?
Tyler's great.
What did you do last weekend, Tyler?
He went to Comic-Con yesterday.
That was this weekend. Last weekend is what did he do?
Should work backwards.
Last weekend I drove over to Peterborough and got to deal with the two of you.
Oh, we were fine.
And you two were put into an authority position, and that's scary. That's real scary.
I'm good at it, and so is he. I'm not as good as he is, though.
You don't need to have the therapy bear to show us where we touched you because there was none of that going on.
Touched you everywhere.
Well, there's a little bit of touching.
I had to look into photos afterwards, and there were some not nice ones that were put on.
What pictures? I didn't see any pictures. I only saw 5. I saw 5 pictures.
I just want to point it out.
Oh yeah, shut up, Tyler.
those 5 pictures were put out by Ashley Day, photographer, who took the photos for us.
Isn't it Day Love photographer or Love Day?
Oh, sorry, Day Love. Yeah, Love Day, Day Love. Hey,
it's Monkey.
It's all about the love, right? So she put out her 5 favorites, and then we had to go back and see because there is some, what is it called, proprietary stuff.
No, there's me climbing. I want to see the one of me climbing up the girders. That was fun. Girders. That was fun.
Graders is for cheese.
I was literally climbing the walls. I got so bored.
Until it started.
Yeah.
Let's point that out, because once it started, then you rolled into the I'm gonna ask Nate questions to see if he's legit, and then once that was finished, you were like, I want to follow this guy around and do stuff.
Not follow this guy around. Help this guy. Well, because hey man, nothing beats a second pair of eyes, because like you can't. Watch everything.
Well, I can't, but it's just more fun for everybody else when they feel that one-on-one intention. So it was really cool having you as a semi sidekick there. Once you get past being Robin, we'll let you be Nightwing eventually.
Deadpool bitches. Always. Forever.
Deadpool forever. So yeah, we had I think I had a blast teaching everybody. So from what I heard, everybody that left had a great time. And the really cool thing about this is that there was airsofters and paintballers training alongside each other, because the drills are interchangeable. It's just the shape of your balls that change what you do, right?
And the way they splooge.
Yeah, so we got to do that, and that was really cool, because there was people that were only there as airsofters and only there as paintballers, and I've trained people that have done that before and then kind of dipped their toes in the other side to see what it's like. And you know what? Both sports are interchangeable. It's just whoever field or organization is running the events that I think changes it, and the reffing.
Yeah,
And who you go with as well too. Like there's all of that together. But no, it was a lot of fun. The only thing that I think we all had to really get past that was a real struggle was the name game. That was you sir. So okay, so I'm gonna tell I
the story
am renowned for forgetting names, and
I was proud of myself. So they were playing the name game, and I got kind of bored. So I was like, okay, this is
explain how we
the name. So okay. Well, I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
So they were playing the name game, and I walked away. And as I came back, they started. So they were playing the name game, and the name game works that one person says their name, and then the next, and the next, and then they fall back. So I'm playing with Bob, and then Bob's playing with Jim. So hi, my name is Jim. I'm playing with Bob. Hi, my name is Bob. I'm playing with Jim. Hi, my name is Sally. I'm playing with Bob, Jim, and Bob, whatever, Bob and Jim. Hi, my name is whatever. It goes on like that. So it goes back, it goes all the way around, and then 3 times in a row, Tyler fucks it up. Yeah. And then they go all the way around,
names. Like,
and they get to me, and Tyler, and then Nate goes, all right, now do it backwards. And then I'm like, well, Nate, Bob, Sally, Kelly. Well, no, here we go. Here's the test.
Let's see
if I can remember. Hold on. I can remember all their names. That's not the hard part. There was Michael Day, there was Ted, there was Barney, there was Tyler, there was Nate, there was well, Ashley wasn't taking part. What the hell was Weave's wife? Caitlin, Cody.
You're still forgetting the name you always
David.
Forget.
No, I said Trevor.
Jay.
Oh, he did? I didn't hear
Jay.
It was good. Dave was there. Jay, yeah. I think that Jay's the only one I was missing. Jay was fun. Those were the airsofters, Ted and Jay, I believe. They were phenomenal.
Yeah, they were.
Ted, Jay, and Mike.
People.
Quick learners. A little bit nervous. He was really nervous. That one gentleman, Jay, Ted.
Yeah.
Black vest, green, whatever. Really nervous, but he had a lot of fun. It was really fun to watch.
Oh yeah, once they got past their comfort zone or into their comfort zone with each other, everybody gelled so quickly. And like I said, we even had Cody and Caitlin, a married couple, on the course. So that was pretty cool. So now I wonder if they're sweeping the house.
I doubt that highly.
With the kids' Nerf guns, right? I don't know.
Just a little
Luis
bit.
household, maybe. I think this could be something they're doing. I just picture it. I wake up every morning going, oh yeah, they're probably teaching the kids this stuff now.
Yeah. I'm terrible. Sorry, James says something in the comments. I'm terrible with names. People will come up to me all the time and they're like, "Hey man, how's it going? How you been?" And it's like, "Hey you." I think I say this almost every podcast.
Dude,
I feel terrible. It's like you know me, and I'm sorry. I've run into people at work. I've run into people all over the place. I have that picture of you climbing. Sweet. I want to see that, Ashley.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like I'm just as bad with names, but I can tell you pretty much everyone's style, like the facts about them, like no problem with that, but it's like names themselves, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucked. And I start at the end of the group. But the one thing to mention is that when I saw Yeah, I saw you do it, Jarvis, was like look at everyone in the eyes as you say their names, and I was like, okay, do it this way.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay.
That's how you.
good.
It's an old sales technique, right? You look somebody in the eye when you say hello. Hi, my name is Peter, and then they say their name, and it just gets locked in better when you have like eye contact. You get their eye color, and that's like that was an old. You had to. What's my eye color?
Their souls.
Exactly. Some people, very few people can tell you what other people's eye color is because they're all looking down. Yes, no, yes, no.
Or they blink a lot because they don't really want to be there.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's when you know you're.
My house gets the zombie sweep all the time. Unfortunately, the ever-present zombie Mombi. Oh God, gets mistaken for zombies all the time. I don't get it.
Her
So your kids are shooting you?
Her kids run around sweeping for zombies, and then they all shoot her because she's the Mombi.
Aw, Mombi.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I went in with
Shared on
no expectation. Like I wasn't trying to figure out what we were going to do. It was like, okay, let's just get behind it and go. The only thing that I kept bringing up, and we kept getting pointed out to me, is that my right foot is renowned for curling. Like I walk with it weird, and I was getting in so much trouble.
Penguin.
And jokingly
and
though,
why? Because you were doing what?
Stepping on people's heels.
No, I wasn't kicking people's heels. That's the problem. He was
going wide.
I was going wide so I wouldn't kick their heels. It's like I have too much Canadian in me.
You started off doing it, and then you started going wide to prevent it, but you weren't walking in step.
Well, the other one too is that like we had two people that were doing the front
we're
at
gonna
the
sit here and
beginning.
critique you all day. I don't want to. We did that all week.
One started left foot first. The other one started right foot first, and it kept fucking me up hard because it was like, guys, got to pick a side here.
Well, see, ideally, we would have had that whole course would have taken a week, and we would have built up, and you would have been more fluid before we even went on to the entry drills and stuff like that. So this was just a clinic to get you a taste of what is out there and what we offer. And since I just gave you the tip, did you like it or what?
Yes, I really enjoyed it. The only the one thing is that I think people coming into it, because we did urban assault, even if you don't play in fields that are urban-esque, the realization of the communication, the breakdown, the teamwork, that's always interchangeable. And it's something that because you're forced to communicate so much, instead of it being like, guys, like I didn't hear you on the field, or hey, we really need to work on this. Like there was a day where we just spent it doing it. I think that was the biggest takeaway for me, was that part of it. But overall, yes, I did very much enjoy it. I think just the true hands-on will be later when it's it's more stylized after my fields and other ones for those immediate breakdown.
And the thing is there's so many people out there, so many experts, that people are missing the basics. You have to learn what's in the box before you can think outside of it. And everybody's like, oh, we've been thinking inside the box for 20 years. No, you haven't. You have only just started into this. So you need to learn the box and then go forward with that. And that's what we do, is we train all levels, but we want everybody to have the same toolbox to be able to draw from.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep, for sure. And also, just like you said, like the step in time, the breaking out or linking up quickly is more natural. So the other one too is I want to kind of say, because it got brought up before, Jordan and Ben had taken this course before. Is that correct?
Yes, they have. Well, they had a slightly different one,
but similar.
Did Jordan take it again then? No, Jordan just popped in later on in the day.
Yes,
Jordan popped in later.
And Ben was there the whole day working on patches, I believe.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, they were there just to hang out that day, but in general, they've done it before because
is
I
that
have
Krabby?
seen them.
Is that Krabby?
So quick segue. This is
Krabby's
original ginger beer. This is one of my favorite fantastic little beers. It's so good.
It's such a strong ginger to it too. It's just beautiful. It's like
sweet. But it's palatable. It's a nice palatable ginger. It's better than any like pickled ginger you'd get at a. It's delicious. Oh my god! The only problem is first ingredient after carbonated water, sugar.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I remember there was just to get on that sugar for a second. There was a congressional hearing about cranberry juice and the sugarizing of cranberry juice, and the response was, without sugar, cranberry juice is entirely unpalatable. That's what the person who is like, we have to. We have no choice but to put a ton of sugar in it. But It's got an elephant on the label. That's why. But because it was St. Patrick's Day, every beer I got had a green label. So that was my shtick for patties.
Nice.
But I do love Krabby's. It's one of my absolute favorite ginger beers. 1980 or 1801, so it's like 200 and something years old. Not half bad.
216, 217.
Do the math. See,
219.
He's the tech guy. I'm just the talking head.
12. 11. It's actually 11-7 and 101.
Mm-hmm. 42.
Yeah.
There we
17
go.
score.
So carrying on.
So
Have to try that. It's really good. Definitely try it.
So Jordan and Ben did take some training with Tom from Ripples. Who else was there? I had Thomas from Northern Mercenaries, and actually Evan Henshaw took that first one. Those guys were the first ones that I trained.
And then they went out airsofting with you on the Sunday, did they not?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
But
how
those,
did
those I just want to say this though, is that like those two they showed in 2017 on the paintball field when they linked up well and they linked up quickly. And then I'm sure you did see that then on the Sunday. So how was that?
Nate? Oh, was it me now? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry. I was thinking about Krabby's. And Ginger Beard is a good one too. So, yeah, actually getting to watch them train, because that first crew I trained, like I said, it was Evan Henshaw, Thomas Mock, Thomas from Northern Mercenaries, and then I ended up picking them up as a team that I'm coaching, Jordan and Ben, and those guys ripped right through it, the training, and worked for about 8 hours together as a small group, and I was blown away by how well they picked up everything that was being laid down. And the same with your group. Your group was bigger, and like I said, we had different groups. Yeah, so what we did is, so we were supposed to be another 6, but their car didn't make it. So what we did is we took that group and blended the two together, because I was able to read that there was a lower level of...
I'll get your question in just a moment there, Spencer.
Oh, Spencer got a question? Okay.
Let's continue, Karen.
A lower level, not a lower level, but just a different benchmark for everybody. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to bring everybody up on the communication, because that is the key that I've noticed lately. Communication. Radios go down, you still got to use your voice, right? Yep. And if there's a threat coming, you got to be able to call it out. And with that, on that same note, when we went and played Siege on Sunday, my wife and I were coming up the middle to see what was going on, and Ben and Jordan yelled out right side, boom. The wife and I hit to the right side. They were on the left side, and we managed to shut the other team down because they were trying to cross half with the bomb. And then I found out that my team wasn't allowed to pick up the bomb and run with it, so I put it back in place. I didn't get very far with it. The refs were really good. So anyway, Siege Airsoft was good, and getting to watch, for me as a coach, watching people you have trained and worked with achieving personal best and everything. I'm coming from the past. Getting to see them, like seeing people achieve personal best and make that aha moment is so rewarding for me. Like, it is just amazing. So anyways, enough about that. What's the question?
The question was asking, will there be more clinics in the future?
Yes,
in
there
Ontario.
is.
I'm assuming. Whereabouts are you, Spencer? You need to help us out with that, homie.
Yeah, he's in the other end of Ontario, right?
I don't know. That's why I asked him.
He's in the GTA area.
I don't know.
I think so.
Long story short, Peterborough's not that far away, and there's always carpooling. People came from really far.
Oh yes, I had people coming from the other side of Toronto the first time last year when we hosted the clinic. So, to answer the question that Spencer just posed, May 12th, we are going to be taking over City Paintball for the evening, and we have the whole facility to do a clinic, a small clinic for about 20 people, and then we're going to open up the game a few hours later for, I think we're going 60 players.
Ooh.
We're capping it at, maybe. So we're going to be there, and then in June, we're going to be at D-Day, the Saturday beforehand, doing a challenge.
There you go,
MagFed challenge, yeah. Yep. Because there's actually MagFed games going on at the same time, so we're just going to do the challenge. You come out, you test the range, and let you know where you are in what type of training you should do, right? It gives you a little benchmark to go home with.
Where's D-Day?
Like this D-Day, yeah. So
Where?
Sorry, Ottawa.
Commando Center?
Commando
Oh,
Paintball.
geez, that's quite a...
No, they rebranded. It's Commando, I think.
Paintball and Airsoft.
Tactical or something like that now. I'm just curious, but yeah, it is. If
it's
you knew
Commando,
if you knew Commando paintball, like yes, it's that field.
I just call them Commando, and I'm lazy. So, but it's a great field, great place. I'm looking forward to hosting that one. And then in June we should be either at Splatters or Georgina for our next clinic. I've been put on staff with Splatters and Georgina and City to run clinics. So we come in, when I say staff, it means I have a key to the facility and we get to go in and do what we want. At a good price. And shoot people and learn stuff.
So yeah, those are going to be the big ones. May will definitely be a lot of fun. And the other thing too to mention with May is that's indoor. So most fields will be up and running, but it'll be sloshy. Foliage won't be in. This will be. It's the same field as where most of the MagFed pickup games are. I think actually all of them this year are
Splatters. So Splatters is
good.
City
is on the other side.
Yeah, City's on the other side, and Georgina's down further the other way, isn't it?
It's
Georgina's up north, way up north.
No,
45 minutes north of my place, and I'm about half an hour south or half an hour west of Spotters and City.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about an hour and 15 from there.
Yeah.
And our goal this year is to get as many people trained at these clinics to really bring up the player base, because my personal goal is to find the best MagFed players. I'm not talking about how cool a video you can edit or whatever. Like, I'm actually watching people.
Check out all the headshots, bro. Check out me ripping these renters.
I'm actually looking for, because I'm building something. As you know, I have my Jester's Elite guys, which are all in training right now to be coaches and mentors themselves.
Trevor.
Yeah, that's right. And
love those two. Those guys are like the best little hillbillies in the world. They're my favorite guys.
Well, you can't forget Ron, Luke, or
haven't met any
Josh or Alex.
Nope.
Well, these guys, we all look like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I think, when we're all together. Actually, I think Alex was going to do a picture with us all mocked up as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So, but anyways, we've got the elites, and now I'm looking for more players that are actually interested in. Well, how do I say this? I'm doing something for next year, and all the clinics are the vessel to finding and making this happen. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And just before you go too far, because it did get brought up, Dwayne was asking, and you can find all the dates and locations on Jester's Tactical on Facebook. So I did put it in the chat there.
Do I know you? I love pugs. My wife absolutely loves dogs. So a pug sniffing another dog's ass, she just couldn't get enough of it.
Hello.
Somebody brought up the comically large coffee mug. So
we just watched that movie today, actually. Secret
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, you're missing out. It's amazingly fun. Good. It's a giggle fest. Like, it's good. The other thing I want to mention is that
it really washes down black coffee well.
It does, yes. We're updating our website right now too, so that will have
what's your website?
JestersTactical.ca.
.ca.
.com. Ooh, sorry, com. So it's more international friendly. Yeah. Oops. So I just have one more process, and we're gonna be good to go. And the other thing that's really cool is that we're gonna be running 360 cameras when we play at these games and events. So it won't be look at what I'm doing. It'd be, hey, check out that cool shit that happened over there that nobody noticed, and you pan left in VR, right? Or right in VR?
3D.
Well,
VR like the
the Samsung.
Weird. Oh, when are you gonna do the video of their clearing of their final exam?
I'm editing that together right now. I'm going to give you a copy of it. So what happened was, at the end of the day of the
sorry, just before you start that, did Tyler send you the footage I got of it?
I haven't opened that. I still haven't. That phone died. I haven't had time to. I always meant to grab it. It got thrown into a box, and I was like, "Oh crap! I gotta edit this or look at it."
So I got two great angles.
Yeah, you did.
One of them coming up, hitting that bag. Yeah. Great angle, then hitting that bag, and it was kind of well done, kind of like sloppy coming around that corner there. But
they're newbies.
I know. We tripped over that skid. That was depressing to watch.
That was pretty funny.
He's like flood, and they're all like trip over him, trip over the skid, trip over him, trip over the skid. It was like, guys, not watching this. I'm not watching this. So
to explain what he's rambling about is that we at the end of the day, I like to do a final mission, just a confirmation of what was taught and what they retained. So they started at one end of the facility and went all the way through the big warehouse and all the hallways and bathrooms and whatnot, and we're looking for props. Yeah, they went to the ladies' bathroom. Oh, that was shocking. I lost my head on that one. Like, I literally lost my head.
A second pair of headphones. That's
That's the ones that actually work, right? So we did the confirmation, and I filmed the whole thing in 360, so the athletes can actually go back and watch it themselves. It's not going to be shared on social media and stuff like that. It's just for them as a resource to go back, and then they can show it to their teams and say, hey, look where I screwed up. Don't do that. Yeah.
Look, I tripped and fell, Mommy.
Yeah. Well, that way we can show Caitlin, see, that's what happens when you don't hold my hand.
No, she was fairly good.
She's good. He's not. He's Cody. We love
two left
Cody.
feet. A lot of guys had two. So, to that end, the one thing that, like, the reason why for the first 3 weeks they work on marching and drill is to learn timing and learn stepping and learn how to keep in step with people in front of them, which is something that none of these. You could tell some of these people, yeah, they may have been in Army cadets 15 years ago, but they don't.
But their metronome is broken. Yeah,
they can't remember how to keep track of their own footsteps and the people in front of them. Yeah.
Tick. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Well, I really liked it when we were doing. I can't remember what we were doing, but it involved timing. But you were saying something, and I just started clapping to it, and our rhythm came up instantly because we both have that metronome. Boom, boom.
What's that, Tyler?
Boom. Go ahead, Ty.
It was when we were doing marching. It was when we were starting and stopping. That's
no,
when
it wasn't actually
right.
like
The low walk.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't actual marching like.
Oh no, not marching,
you
but
swing
like
the arms.
Like
Hands
getting
up,
in time.
guns up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in your battle stance and you were moving. Yeah, jazz hands.
Yeah.
Beer fingers.
It's one thing. Like the other one too is I would say like Jarvis definitely right. Like some people had it, some people didn't. Like I did notice like okay, I can catch the swing of the shoulders, but then there were some people who were just totally rigid, and I think their legs were the only thing that was moving. Like I couldn't get a read on them.
Never heard it said rigid. Never heard it said rigid before.
Well,
Rigid.
Rigid. Sorry, I'm very rigid in my grammatical skills.
Oh, is that kind of show now?
Yeah,
sure. No, it's drinking tactical and beer.
The other one too is that you could tell who had the confidence when they were in the front of the line and who was struggling, and that was my only frustration with it, and it was more just because it was like,
we'll have to have.
Let's being impatient with new people.
We will have to sit down together.
I wasn't as bad as other people. It was more that afterwards I was just like, give me
on a Friday night. On a Friday night, we're gonna have to get you and your rig over here, and we're gonna have to set up our cameras, and we're gonna have to do a commentary of your final sweep using the angles that I got. Yeah. We'll watch them and talk about it. What do you say about that, Tyler? That'd be great. What do you guys think? We can live stream it too, so we can commentate what you guys watch.
Well, actually, if you guys get permission from everybody that took the training,
wasn't there? Oh, there was no waiver, was there?
Nope.
No, because I was the only one doing it, and I said,
Tyler, it looks like you got a lot of names to hunt down.
Yeah, buddy.
If anybody wants to help us with that, Barney.
I have like half of them on Facebook already. It'll be fine.
I don't have anyone on Facebook. I don't add people to Facebook anymore. If you want to talk to me, like my page.
Well, and that's the thing too, is everybody's gonna be masked up too, right? So in the video, only those that know will actually know that they know. You know?
Yeah.
So
unless you have the same uncanny ability that most of us have to like, hey, I know that guy just based on the basics of their gear
and the way they walk or move.
And the way they gait. It's all about gait.
Yeah,
that's mostly.
Well, actually, it's funny you say gate because right now
Nate appears. Yes, Nate's watching himself and.
I know. Sorry about that. I'm trying. No, I'm not actually looking at the comments. I'm trying to harass more people. So I'm like, hey, look at me! I'm on this
my wife came
facing.
Out. Hi, wife. Sam. Hi, Sam.
See,
Nate says hi. Sam waves at Nate.
Hey, Sam. Nate waves back to Sam.
Nate waves back at Sam.
Usually it's my wife that crashes the show. So when we talk about gait, it is actually one of the it's like a fingerprint. And right now with What? Are we making it off screen?
He's getting a smooch off screen.
She won't kiss me because she thinks it's gonna be on camera. She's so proper. I love this girl.
As long as it's a safe space.
Baby, would you be so kind as to grab me the last of the 4-pack? Fantastic. Oh yeah, so I guess there goes our ad revenue.
Oh,
if only
revenue.
You know what?
What revenue?
Such a joke. It's such a joke. I know. I brought it up last time too. It's like you have to have at least 500 likes to even be considered a real page.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I'll make that happen.
Yeah.
What are we at? I think at 300 something.
Do you guys
care.
even?
Doesn't matter.
Do you,
Hi Sam.
if I sponsor the show, do I have to keep coming on, or do I get away with?
If you want to, you can. But like, you don't get any call in what we do. You don't get to pull any strings. It's all us all the time.
Yeah, you don't realize the strings I pull already.
I know.
Yeah, we're actually at 365.
Sam says hi, y'all. Hi, James.
Hi.
I like how you had.
I'm sure they can fucking hear me.
Now, here's the question for you.
Just in case they can't. Go ahead. Shoot.
Running with airsofters and getting to know them as people and players, since you guys are primarily paintballers, would you go visit their field?
Oh yeah, 100%.
And roll with them?
Always. I'd roll with anybody, man.
Would you invite
Rolo
them?
wants me to go out next week with him, but that's for airsoft. He's got tons of guns and stuff. So. Excuse me, I'm very burpy today.
It's the ginger.
Right? Yeah. Hey. I have ginger daily.
Yeah,
I lost the microphone.
We
broke it, Tyler.
Actually, we're doing some range work this week, so.
Hi, Billy Rideout.
But no, like to say that, yes, I definitely would go. I've actually looked at airsoft a little bit more. I haven't been enjoying paintball indoor as much.
You're on the audio cutout.
Why would why are you not enjoying it as much?
Oh, I think it was mine. Just like the Make-Fed Pickup League's fun, but I almost find that it's getting almost a little too overcrowded. And for Make-Fed, you kind of have to set something up yourself. And with airsoft, I can get some more unique fields, like a little bit more building, things like that.
Cleaner.
The cleaner's kind of the meh.
Splatters is a muck fest.
Yeah,
absolute muck fest. I had a lot of fun today at the Make-Fed Pickup League.
I missed playing
2 weeks ago, but it was so mucky,
That's the thing I noticed there too. Is you go there to grind it out and not come home clean.
Yeah.
It's and that's the thing, is that's the type of play there, and I love it. And when I talk to people and they're like, "Oh, I don't play at this field," or "I don't do this because whatever," and it's like,
suck it up, princess. You're gonna get
okay. I don't play at certain fields because I just don't like certain mentalities, but that's different. If you're like, "Oh, I don't want to play there because it's not my home field," or whatever, and I'm the best player in the world, to actually be good, you need to play everywhere. And that's why I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? And this is something that I picked up during the Olympics. This is for your headphones only, okay? Olympians, people that win gold medals, don't just train and compete at one venue. Oh, what? What? Did that just blow your mind?
God.
They go everywhere and anywhere so they can get better to win and get their personal best. So that's my goal. I want to play.
They go to one place and they study it and they become good at one thing at one place forever.
Ever.
And then they never get better. And then they become bitter when that place shut down.
Yeah.
Shut downs because my English skills is falling out of windows.
Well, it's like Shaun White. He only snowboards at the Olympics. He doesn't do anything year round, obviously, right? Not a thing. And just shows up, puts on his board, and goes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did get a haircut this time before he won. So
part of the joke with that actually is that he's never lived on the mountains. He's never actually lived in that area. He's from the beaches, and it was actually skateboarding that got into it. But he brought in the mentality of skateboarding into snowboarding halfpipe.
Exactly.
Which is what blew a lot more out of the water. So I watched the documentary on him that they did this year. It was interesting. It was really interesting to watch, actually. So,
like, if you want to watch, if you got the Netflix and you want to watch something really interesting, is a documentary called Eddie Strongman. He's a British guy, and it talks about how he wants to be the strongest man in the world. And they've got the sequel to it as well. And he competes everywhere. One day he's in, I think it was Italy, he's in the UK or something. Anyways, I was drinking when I watched it. So he won. He had the strongest deadlift, but he dropped the bar instead of lowering it. So they disqualified him. So he had the world record, but he screwed it up.
Yeah.
So then the next day, he's in a completely different country. He flew for 10 hours or whatever to get to it, traveled, gets there. First thing he does, breaks the world record. Because he went to a different spot, changed his mindset and everything. So just
Pro Patria?
Pro Patria, it means for country.
Gotcha.
It's the RCR expression. Yeah. Actually, yesterday was PBCLI's Regimental Day. Damn dude.
Oh.
Yeah. That was Canada's first privately funded unit. They're mercenaries. They were Hamilton Gault. Here, a little sidetrack, because we don't sidetrack on this show, right?
No,
the Princess Patricia Canadian Light Infantry was started by Hamilton Gault, and it was, I want to say, 1914. He stood them up he went to the government and said, here, I've got $100,000 back in 1914. So that was like 50.
Million?
That was like 50 or 60 Bitcoin now, right? So he gave the money and said, I want to do a cavalry unit. And they said, no, we have too many cavalry units right now, so have an infantry one. He's like, okay, fine. So yeah, exactly. So he took what he could get. He led us to battle.
No, I just I keep hitting the cord. I had to do a setup.
Wrong leg.
Not what we were talking about. Leg.
Yeah.
Anyways. Leg. Sorry.
So, but anyways, that's the history of that. Oh.
Robo hops.
That's a good
Shameless tear off of the RoboCop.
No, actually, I think that was before RoboCop, because obviously that is too.
This is the original RoboCop, though. Not the new one. The new one sucked.
Yeah, we won't talk about the new one.
Well, I work with people who worked on that show.
So do we hate them, or are we friends with them now?
I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, this is 1987. If this place has been around for as long as it's been around as long as I have.
87.
Yeah, 87. I'm 31.
Wow.
No, I'm youngin'.
The face like that, eh?
I know. Look at these eyeballs. Insert "you fucked up" gif. What?
When I pulled the cord and cut out.
You fucked up. You fucked. Oh, okay. Got it now.
Yeah.
Like when a waitress drops a glass and everybody claps.
Speaking of what was I going to say? The
new
things or using other things. You also got something on last weekend, Jarvis.
Yeah, you can show the picture because I left it in my car because I'm retarded.
Okay. It's up there on the screen now.
Sure.
I don't see it.
So I got a fancy schmancy new M5. I live streamed it on my Instagram. I'm drinking out of my wife's Iron Man mug, but nobody else can see it right now. I can't see it, but there it is. Look at how beautiful that thing is. Oh yeah, they can see it. I decided to put the old SMG stock on there and the
HCS stock.
Sure. What did I call it?
SMG.
SMG. So, well, it came off my SMG. So
yeah, it came off the SMG. It was also default with the SMG. It fits on everything.
But I do. My absolute favorite part is that all my old square head mags still work in it. So I was running all fucking 18 of those. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And you still have, and you did get the one hybrid mag with it too, right?
Yeah, I have to change. I have to. I hate this so much. I'm so sad that I have to admit it, but I have to change my or file down a part of my gun in order to make my own mag work. A little upsetting out of the box, but
yeah, that's the mag release just because it catches. I haven't done it yet on mine because I just talked to Dave about it.
Yeah, well, no, Evan talked to me as soon as I got it. I went to load the mag and it didn't work right out of the box, and Evan was like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna fix it up," and then I forgot, totally gapped it. I got so distracted.
So just to clarify, they were going to fix it and have it ready to go before you left the shop with it.
I forgot.
I'm just pointing that out there. So technically,
I know.
once you got it home out of the box, it would have been good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just
what
clarify.
What barrel mod's on that?
So it actually has the it has one of the rifled Milsig barrels in it, but I put I don't know.
So it's the Marksman barrel line. So is it a Predator, a Stalker?
I don't know.
Micro,
Old school.
mini.
No, it's
How
it's
long
one of
is
my-
it?
I don't know. Man, you're asking. It's 110. I think it's 110 millimeter.
Oh,
I don't know. Off the top of my head. 110 mil. Yeah, it's 110 millimeter mil-sig barrel with the Osprey mock suppressor.
Okay.
That's actually 3D printed by Mr. Gallagher. So
oh yes, Gallagher.
then I spent some time sanding it down, smoothing it out. It was a little bit of a rough print, but little Bondo, a little TLC, and a little paint. Looked beautiful. And then I was actually supposed to have a couple friends come out, and they bailed. So
What? Friends
yeah,
bailing on
friends
paintball?
bailing on paintball, right? Never.
You should have to
especially
lose some of your man.
day after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you should have to lose some man points for that, or friend
Suck-
points or something.
Also
Not to
sucks
be,
when people-
gender specific.
Bail on Mandarin as well. That's
Oh,
always
that was
surprising.
so good. Okay, so after we finished up on Saturday, he was gonna have a date night with his wife and two of their friends, but the
At the
people
Mandarin.
that they were gonna go with bailed.
So you had to go with your wife? Oh, poor
So
guy.
I came with my wife and we went to, and it was amazing. And our wives kick it off. They always do. Women always seem to hit it off when they're together. Then they badmouth each other later behind our backs.
Oh yeah, that's what guys do too, right?
Oh my God, she talks way too much. Oh my God, he talks way too much.
Oh,
And
she
his
kept
laughter
touching
means
my
I'm not
thigh.
lying. He kept grabbing his dick.
Well, it was on my face.
No, not that kind of hangout, dude. No. My wife's watching this right now. Let's not get into that.
Hi, Sam.
You prevert.
This segued to a weird place again.
Wait.
We're not in charge. Just point that out.
Actually, the
I'm
other thing
the
too
guest.
that I was going to say, actually, I should try and grab it really quick here. But I put my order in for a new vest as well.
Yeah,
What
we're
did you order? Who are you wearing this year?
Well, I still have my Condor, but I am going to be wearing Shadow Strategic. I can't
Strato
read that.
Strategic?
Strategic. Thank you. That's the word I was looking
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
for. A little bit.
It's my
sometimes.
first language.
It's my first
So,
language.
did you order that from Ripples?
I ordered 2 of those Condor pants and a better belt for my Molly belt, actually.
I need to order a brain fart.
Oh, they're
A5.
L3.
A T15 to A5 barrel adapter. I need to order one of those.
So you mean autococker to...
No.
A5?
T15.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, to A5 because I have 100.5 A5 barrels and 2 Cocker barrels. So I mean,
What takes a
I have
Cocker?
I have a mini most Empire guns.
The autococker is Didam.
I know autocockers died down.
And
I'm
the
just.
I dam as well.
But I
and
thought the
the
one you have right now
SAR.
is being A5.
Yeah, SAR as well.
So the A5 is what the M5 is?
Yeah, M5's A,
Yeah.
M5 is A5 thread.
Yeah.
I
It's-
like to
it's the
just
most
call that
common
one. I like to call it Tipman Standard
Yeah.
because it became standard for everything else.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So
you could call it that.
Yeah. So
Because
this,
they made it first, did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that works for me.
Tipman
Credit where
Standard.
credit is due. Yeah.
yeah. So this is the vest that I'm getting. I just threw it up there from Tom. So I actually ordered 2 of these. One for me, one for
Two?
a friend. Tahal got the black one. Then
Oh, he's got the black friend. Good for you, man. Way to stay
and
diverse.
the black gear too.
He
That's
has the
best
black
part.
friend with the black gear.
Exactly.
Aw.
Which is what I was gonna, oh,
And I got him
Jesus,
the Black
okay.
Panther patch
Segue,
for
sort
his
of.
birthday, and he loves it.
That's racist.
Aw.
So great moment, Aaron. You met Aaron, right, Nathan,
Which Aaron?
from PBC.
Yep.
So he rolls up with his buddy, gets out of the car, and it's like, and I was sitting on the front porch
Actually,
with
I'm
Splatters.
I'm coaching Aaron now.
I heard.
So why'd you ask
and
me
he
if
was.
I knew?
Well, no, I wanted to double check.
Oh, okay.
So he, if you pay attention to people,
Is this the black
and-
Aaron or white Aaron?
He's not. He's neither. He's like Middle Eastern. He's got Sanskrit tattooed on, or whatever it's called.
I thought he just likes
Arabic.
to scribble.
I don't know. He's scribble tattooed on his arm. You're so bad.
Dude, you're the one
Anyways,
saying this shit.
So he gets out of the car. Thank you very much, Ashley. So he gets out of the car and he's like, "Uh-oh, the hood arrives." And I look at the car for a second. It's like, "Motherfucker, you show up in a Jaguar talking about the hood just arrives. Shut up and get back to work." He wasn't very impressed. His friend laughed his ass off. The African American man who got out of the driver's seat was laughing his ass off because he's like, "Yeah, I did come from the hood." It's like, all right, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, when you start at the bottom and you get to the top.
For sure, man. It was
you
beautiful new 2017 Jag. Holy crap.
Okay, you want to talk about driving some nice vehicles. Last weekend, I got to drive something that I haven't driven in a long time.
I heard.
It was a lot of fun. I got some video of it too, and I just couldn't afford to drive the diesel for the weekend, or else I would have taken it for the weekend like it was offered to me, because that would have been fun. Oh, hey, it's good to see he's still part of the conversation here, eh?
Like these shows, I don't have to talk much. I just tech it out.
Tyler, things to share. Send.
So, just to give you a heads up, Jester's Day is coming at the first of the month.
April 1st, also known as April Fool's Day.
That's right, and I'm
Jester's Day. April Fool's Day. Jester's Day. April Fool's Day. Jester's Day. Kangaroo song. Sorry.
The polka dot door. The polka dot door.
No, I'm talking about Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler and the Kid. Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song.
No.
All right.
Well, I have to talk to Scuba Steve here to see what he thinks about it.
I'm Scuba Sam, Scuba Steve's dad. He says that you're not doing your homework.
Or taking a bath.
Or taking a bath. You're going to get all smelly and the other kids aren't going to want to play with you. So you should take a bath and do your homework.
And stop putting paper over your pee in the corner.
And stop peeing in the corner. You're not a dog. Use the door. Something like that. I can't remember. It was terrible. But good ways to teach a kid, scare them.
Oh, yeah. And they went on to a great career, those two twins,
One of them went one off west, and they were like went out to fucking left field, and the other one's working on Riverdale in Vancouver.
Oh, nice.
He plays Jughead.
Well, they were locked in a hotel for many years, and then on a ship.
The sweet life of Rick and Cordy.
I just learned that because I didn't know that was the two of them.
Really?
Did you get that
Didn't
picture?
know that. Yes, I have. I just finished setting it up.
They were avid paintballers from the ages of 12 to 17. I don't know. I just pulled that out of Jarvis's ass. It could be true.
I do know they were on slow-mo. So there's a reason. Hold on a second. We're going to segue now. So there's a reason that you don't let a Jarvis get bored at an event, because he does weird stuff. And I remember this happening and just kind of looking over and being like, what the fuck? And then just seeing this. You also it's up now.
See. You'll see.
It's up? Oh, so I have to go to my phone to find out now?
Yep.
This is when he was climbing.
What kind of production quality is this?
I was bored and I started climbing up into the rafters and doing chin-ups. Just because I was bored, and these guys were, I can't remember, they're working on a line formation or a stack. I can't remember.
This is when we were working on
ones
and twos.
Yeah, battle stances.
Yeah.
Ones and twos.
And
that's where we noticed that a lot of people can remember names, but they can't remember if they're a 1 or a 2, which is very actually complicated.
Motherfucker, can you count?
You would be surprised, Caitlin, how many people could not remember a 1 or a 2.
Mrs. Weeds. Jesus, she was so bad.
But bless her heart, she was totally animate that I was wrong every time she went to the right side.
Because she's married and there's an assumption.
Yep, and Cody would just stand there going, everybody do the Cody face.
Oh, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
And then we did get to throw some aspects into it, like the shooting. You guys got to test a new product that is hitting the market slowly right now.
Oh yeah, so Milsig made an airsoft gun. We were dancing around it last time, but it's finally been launched.
No, it isn't.
It's finally been launched. They were talking about it all day on fucking Siege, and everybody at Siege was talking about it. So whatever, it's fucking out there now. I said it.
Not really available, but yes, it's
not available. But hey, man, I was this close to buying one and being able to use one on fucking on Sunday. I know you do. And one of them, do you have it there? Can you show everybody that cool badass?
Did you not read?
The fucking post was funny as hell. I gotta find it now.
So this guy, there's a picture of it, but I know he posted it to someone, but he got it fucking laser engraved, and then we decided that we were gonna do the same laser engraving with a bunch of Deadpool logos, but it hasn't been done yet. on my my M5. Oh.
Yeah, my M5 is going to be like yours, but instead of Deadpool's, it's going to be my Jester logos.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll have matching ones.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
my wife was pointing out nice mug. It's her Iron Man mug. I've been using it for my beer because it was the closest one that I could grab.
What
It
happened
matches
to...
my Deadpool.
Yeah, because you had your coffee mug, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Coffee mug, beer mug. Pardon for the click.
Okay, so do we
this
find the
post-
picture?
No, I'll throw that one up in a minute. I just want to read the post that you put about
Oh,
these.
okay.
Is so fuck. I saw this and I did the same thing Amy did at first. Is my love, I know you're on your way home, and time reminds me are not in my arms.
Yeah.
We have been apart far too long. This has been a long week of even longer nights, with my fears of what could happen while you travel. But you're not alone. Your sister makes the trip with you. How are you two doing? My thoughts of how stressed you must be restricted in the small box. I can only imagine how those bad men at Millsig packed you two together, oiled and restrained. Fear not. We must be strong, for soon we will never really ever be apart. Love, Owner. And Amy's response.
My wife was laughing so hard. She's like, I thought it was about his wife, and then it got to the oiled and strapped, and then I was so confused. It must have been about a gun.
Because I read it at
My
first,
wife
and
thought
then
it
I
was
got
about
to
Amy
the
at first.
the Millsig, because I was breezing through it, and I saw the Millsig part, and I was just like, oh no. And then I see Amy's comment, FFS. For fuck's sakes.
For fuck's sakes.
I
I have a buddy on Xbox Live whose name is FFSA, like EH. So for fuck's sakes, A.
Hey,
He's a cool guy.
nice. Yeah, I wrote that
Hi,
because I'm not
Shirley
gonna lie.
King.
I've
Welcome
used
to the live stream. Jade's
Hello,
being called out.
Shirley.
She's so bashful,
Shirley.
but she'll never engage us ever. She never wants to
Shirley.
talk.
She loves me.
I want
I'm
to
awesome.
just nag her into actually commenting for a change. Ooh, I don't like to be public.
Now, to talk about that product that you guys got to test,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, it is by far the best airsoft marker I have run.
Yeah, holy crap! 500
Punch
round.
behind.
One thing I'm just gonna say is I've never played airsoft like with anything good. Like everything's always been Canadian Tire specialty brand. And so part of the thing is I'm like everyone freaking out is I'm like it's a really good like Millsig thing. Like what's the big deal? And then people were explaining it to me
'Cause you're not
later,
surprised, yeah.
and then I'm just like oh. So because when all the other guys were like asking Evan questions and he's like yeah and this they're like oh and I'm like oh okay this makes more sense now.
Yeah,
Moving up
it's
to a
phenomenal.
hard
And
dart
when we can
thing.
go live with it, that's what's going to be a lot of fun. And I've
Mm.
put a lot of personal time into this project because I totally believe in it. And you know what? I was blown away when it was put in my hands. Kind of like the first time you get a hard on. You know, you
Oh, I
just
thought you were
don't know
talking
what to
about
do with-
your course. Because I can honestly tell you, man, I can really tell you really believe in what you're doing, and you really fucking love what you do. And it was inspiring to watch, to learn with you, and to teach with you. It was really great, man. I'm really glad we got a chance to do that.
I was deeply honored to be able to teach coach with those guys and girls and get to work with you because, you know, that's why I do this is to one, get out of the house, and two, because
Get the
I'm
wife out of
good
the
at
house because
Yeah.
Cabin fever.
I'm damn
Oh,
good
we
at it.
can't all
because
sit
I
around
love
and
it.
smoke pot all day.
Well, you gotta have life goals,
You
right?
can try.
So my final beer of the night was a Guinness because last night was St. Patrick's Day and this was the only one I had left.
So do we want to show up some pictures of that or are we waiting?
We're
Let's
waiting,
wait.
but let's wait. Once it goes official, I'll come back on and we'll do a whole thing about it.
So I'm just going to show it up here for a couple seconds just because it's the just the laser engraving, which has been showing off.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah.
So,
I found the one photo because this is on Facebook, so this
well,
is social
I
media.
think this
I didn't
is the
go to
coolest
anyone's
fucking
like.
thing. I think it's the coolest thing because it is an A5, so a Tippmann standard threaded airsoft gun. Think about that for a second. Paintball has now encroached into the airsoft realm to the point where we've now made our barrel threading into one of their gun types. Ha ha ha, motherfuckers!
It's going to be
Paintball's gonna
different.
win.
Well,
You know who's gonna fall seat? You know T-15 or Tiberius or First Strike, whoever they are anymore. They're gonna follow suit. Somebody else is gonna make another airsoft gun.
Actually, they're owned by PST, which is a big conglomerate like GI.
Yep,
So it'd be interesting to see if they actually do
that
because
laser
right now,
engraving is so beautiful.
isn't it gorgeous?
Mhm.
And the capabilities, like
I like phrase.
I'm working on the artwork right now for my M5,
Yeah.
And oh yeah, and right now when you talk about the T15, they're putting a lot of push behind that. I don't see them going too deep into the airsoft market because they're trying to dominate the mag-fed market, which they can't really dominate because they still have issues with their system. And I'm a tech on it. I was trained when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the first ones trained in Canada with a few other cool people many years ago. And
many years.
They
when
did
my
good.
hair was brown and my ass was cleanly shaven.
When I was about 50 pounds lighter, and
sorry, Tyler, I didn't mean to make you squeamish.
And my drinking problem wasn't as heavy. So the T15 is great. I find that it's not as functional outside in Canada as it could be because we have a different environment. So
you know what? I'm gonna say I can dispel that. It was -10 here last night. I left my gun in my trunk all night. It ran beautifully today. Both of them did.
Yeah,
my T5 and my T15.
But not.
I know it wasn't like
-12,
-10.
It wasn't -10 when you were playing.
No, but it was in my car. I left it in my car up until game time. Went in, aired it up, put a mag in, and went in the field. Like it was still, the gun was still so cold. I didn't want to hold it when I went and played. So, and it worked beautifully. I was quite happy.
Your T15 did, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have the figure 8 seal inside it, or
do you have a First Strike one or a Tiberius one?
First Strike.
So
it's all brand new. It's all new gen everything.
It's new everything. Yeah.
Well, the big problem. So the big problem with it was that they had, and David Andrews pointed this out. It was that they had three different materials, two different types of metal and a plastic that were all threaded together, so that when it got cold, they shrunk at different rates.
Yes,
and the compression rates were different, and they swelled at different rates.
Yeah.
And the chamber, well, the metal, the metal body wouldn't change as much because it was aluminum, so they would swell inside and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
lots of shredded bolts.
I sold 10 of them over the last 2 years.
I sold one.
Well, I sold them
that I owned and hated.
Jesters, yeah.
Thank you for buying it first.
The last one I raffled off was to actually Trevor Fraser won it from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
So, and that one actually, I got engraved, was running it, had a great time, hooked up with Slim at Honey Badger. We got a picture with it together
Slim.
And everything. We're
talking
about. Oh, sorry, Alabaster, the white one.
Oh, the white cigarette.
Yes.
And the color man, the white colored man. Who was so white.
The white.
He had named himself after a color. And no, we don't mean like white power guy.
No, it's not Dr. White Light. So
bomb.
We were talking about the full auto engine stuff at Honey Badger, and then I was looking at what different things I was going to be doing, and decided that the T15 needed to find a good home.
Yep.
And it did. They have made improvements. I will definitely say this, over the years of being a tech and working on different ones. It seems like here in Atlantic Canada, there was a lot of problems with them with the moisture and the different seals that they had in, and obviously different stuff. So hopefully they've sorted out, because the more people with reliable pew sticks are more apt to play often more frequently.
Yes, for sure. Your gun works, your point play more.
The T15 came in a good market, though. It was the 1-to-1 scale, which generated the interest. Then there were tech issues. People who wanted to put the time in did. I had a friend.
Just like anything.
Yeah, I had a friend who had a first generation one, though, and it was just constantly going down. I think the M5 is the official like T15 rival. Like I wouldn't say say either one killed them, but the M5 coming in with the Milsig backwards compatibility and the AR shroud, like that shroud it's so weird because it's just a shroud, but it's just out of the box.
The new little one, the new tiny M5 shroud.
No, I mean that it's AR compatible out of the box instead of having to get the Milsig adapter. I had people who were
the Arbiter adapter.
Yeah.
Arbiter.
Yes.
Sorry, pardon me.
Yeah, Arbiter.
Yeah, so I had people
PsyOps.
Yeah.
Well, that's half true. So, go ahead. Sorry.
So I had people who were like, "Why are you getting it?" Like, no, like I said, it's AR compatible out of the box, and they were like, "Oh, okay. Well, now I'm actually interested in it because all of the other Milsig stuff coming behind it. The T15 or the First Strike, yes, they are doing interesting things, but I think they are focused on their rounds, which they should be because they haven't been the best in 2017.
The new ones are pretty decent.
Yeah.
I think that is where their focus is, and their pistol is interesting. I don't care for it, but it's interesting.
Okay, stop. How can a cut down
Oh shit!
version?
My camera
be
just like snapped,
more-
zooming in on you like.
Why,
was bad. It was really
how?
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no. They cut down the barrel.
All
It's
you
just-
did was
it,
take
uh,
a couple inches off and
yeah,
marketed
the
the
TA.
same thing.
You know what though? It's a nice gun. They made it a lot easier to tech down.
And you know what? I like
It
that
splits in
idea.
half perfectly. There's no
the
springs in
price
between
point-
that are dangling when you're trying to take
You
the
know
gun
what?
apart.
The price point,
Stupid.
as a player,
$3.99 now. It's gone down. Tom has it on sale for $3.99. Yeah,
$3.99
Purple Industry,
Okay.
$3.99.
as a secondary.
Hey man, yeah. Well, the TPX was about the same price for a long time.
I still think they're
$4.29
overpriced. Too.
at one point.
I still
Yeah.
think they're overpriced. As a player, I think they're overpriced.
Yep.
Because
That deluxe package was $380 almost at one point. Jesus
With
Christ.
3
The
mags.
two mags in the broken holster that would come
Yeah.
out of the box with broken seams.
I-
How many of those I had to have
So-
fucking returned?
So to go back to the original thing is I don't see First Strike moving away from their branding right now with their
Never.
marker or their rounds. That's where they're trying to prove themselves, and that seems to be their little cash cow right now.
Yep.
And by no means is that a bad thing. And for the rest of us out there, we want to see First Strikes that actually strike first.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they are fun. I can't wait for that drum mag. I want to see who's going to come out with a bigger rifle drum mag first, Milsig or Tiberius.
You know what? I think at this point we're going to see a lot of R&D and production go into the M5 and this other product. Just
Hi
like
Jay. Hey, Jay's in the comments. We were talking about you earlier, Jay. Jay Peltier
oh yeah,
Pelletier.
Jay, right on, buddy.
from the Jester's
yeah,
Day.
he
everything.
actually ran into a buddy of mine, Robo, at the Sportsman show today. So, anyways,
Robo.
not the
Sorry.
Hots. So they put a lot into the R&D. So when we look
Yeah.
at the M17 and we now see the M17A2 with the price drop and
Mm-hmm.
and the quality that just blows away anything else at that price point, we're going to see some really interesting things over the next 4 years, I think, from Milsig.
I hope so.
And if everybody, how to say this without sounding like a dick,
Just
stay
do
in
it.
your
Sound
lane.
like a dick. Stay in your motherfucking lane. Yeah, do what you
Stay
do
in your
best.
lane and exactly and focus on that. So that's, and I'm taking a page in my own book. Like I'm putting my money
We
where
were
my mouth
talking
is.
about you, Jay.
Yeah,
Specifically you and your black vest.
I'm focusing on the training of other athletes and players.
I love
I'm
ice cold
hosting events. I am not helping fringe groups start up or anything like that anymore. I'm working with people
already
that are
established.
people that are already established.
Unlike us, we're working on it.
Yeah, you guys
Like
are.
us, I'm established. Tyler's working it out.
He's trying to. He can't even
He's
wear his
getting there.
beanie right. You know,
He's
like
so.
poor
I
guy.
love that he's wearing a beanie because he's so afraid of his hairline. I'm just like, let it go. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I got
Oh
the
no, I'm
Picard
wearing a
going
beanie
on.
because I'm
I got the full
cold.
Picard.
I'm cold.
Yes.
Number
He's
one.
cheap to turn up the heat.
Engage. I'll
Maybe-
shave my head.
maybe
I shave
fine.
my head all the time. It's actually been cut down a week ago. Love it. Beautiful. Love my little square head.
Dude, you look like that guy from Van Helsing. The you know the guy who was in Hell on Wheels and Sanctuary. The Canadian guy, big tall guy, shaved head. Come on, you work in television. You know everybody. You know
I've
Mike.
never seen Sanctuary.
You've never seen Sanctuary?
Hell on Wheels.
Okay, Tyler, we're done with him.
I watched Black Mirror. I'm scared of the future.
Dude, I am getting ready.
Those
to watch.
Robo Dogs. Oh,
No,
watch
I
it.
haven't-
Watch it.
I haven't
Watch it.
started.
Watch
Okay.
it. Watch it. Okay, but on Netflix, it's stupid. It goes episode 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Season 2, episode 4, 3, 2, 1. Season
See,
3, episode
have you
5,
watched
3,
Humans?
2, 1. Yes, I've watched Inhumans or Humans.
Humans, the British one with the robots and shit.
Not that I'm aware
I have
of.
the star right here.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Ew.
here's a question.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I see it. They
Stupid features.
who is it? Josh
Phoenix.
or Eric made the comment. Chris,
What's going on here?
Herdle.
Hurdle.
Hurdle.
I see it.
Hurdle.
I
doing?
see it. That's funny. Yeah, he
feel
has
like I'm
been in
making-
other stuff. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, you found him now, right?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta
So,
find a good photo.
Terrible with names.
Now here's a paintball thing. SAR 12,
Start
long range
Yep.
sniper rifle, right? I've made crazy shots with that thing
I've never used one.
Okay, it's legit. It does reach far. It does some great stuff.
It reaches out and touches you.
It does. Now they're coming up with the Nemesis barrel. You've seen everybody running them at Domination 3 or whatever, D3 this weekend.
Hmm.
Is there a good DMR out there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now that's
Yes.
the question, right? So with the Nemesis barrel coming out, I want to get one and compare it to the Marksman barrel, the Predator. The Predator is my favorite barrel out there from the Marksman line from Milsig. I love the barrel from the SAR. I'm not going to lie. I actually ran one on my die dam for a bit just because I could, because it's auto cocker. I want to know who's built DMRs and their range that they can reach.
Oh, that's a hard question out there.
That is
remember
right.
Jesse. Well, there was that Top Shot or Sniper Challenge. Whatever happened with that?
That's still
there
going
was
on.
some.
Isn't that
I
still
haven't
going on,
seen-
Nicholas?
Oh,
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
Nicholas
it's
is
still
still-
going on.
I ain't
Yeah,
seen
he's
shit
still-
about it for a while. So
He's still putting it together. He works full time, and I'm trying to support
who is?
him from here.
Oh, I just saw that picture. I do kind of look like that guy, huh? Only my beard is one color.
Told you so. You could be like you and him could be like Danny DeVito. And
He has
Arnold
more hair.
Schwarzenegger
He's got
twins.
way more hair than me. I got a bigger nose. You know what? I think I was looking at Tyler today, and we need to get him a gnome hat, or not today, last Saturday at
Oh,
dinner.
gnome
He's got a nice
hat.
big wide dwarf nose. He's such a cute.
And a shovel
Oh.
and a little
And
shovel.
a big
to lean
old
on,
beard
and a little
and
shovel.
a shovel, and he can be a garden gnome for. Oh, he's angry now.
No, hold
angry?
on. I'll get you the one that I always get.
What?
You're gonna laugh at this way too much. Hold on.
Way too much.
All right, there, Nomeo.
Romeo and Juliet. I love that movie.
Romeo and Ashley. His Ashley, not the other Ashley. It's Ashley
no.
or Amanda Ashley?
What?
Ashley. His wife. I can't remember her name.
Ashley.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a lot like Lost Girl, is it not?
No, Sanctuary is better than Lost Girl. Last Girl got
Lost Girl's
crazy in the
terrible.
last few
Stupid to be honest.
seasons.
Lost
The
Girl is the show that I work on, Shadowhunters.
Oh,
When
you're
Shadowhunters has started echoing Supernatural.
okay. What is with her being so whiny in
I can't.
Shadowhunters?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Tyler?
I got a gag order. I can't talk about my work.
I'm doing other things right now.
I
Wow.
am working on the Googles.
Okay, so while you guys are all doing that, we're going to take a
He's
simple
working on
moment
the
here
Googles.
to just do a little reflection and say, how was your day today, everybody? Did you achieve
My
things
day
that you
was
wanted to
phenomenal.
achieve?
I achieved everything I wanted to achieve.
Did you set goals for yourself for this week
Did.
and say, today's
I would-
Sunday, I know what I'm going to do this week?
I'm gonna wake up fuck off early tomorrow and go for a jog. Maybe, probably not because I'll be too hungover from the podcast. And I have
But
to
at
be
least
at
this-
work. At work.
At
I'm ready
Rick?
to work.
Oh,
at
so
6 a.m.
Does Rick know you're going to be there early tomorrow?
on the inside of Rick. No, Morty.
Well, as long as you're a pickle, Rick.
I'm waiting. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get so. Here's a plan. I'm
guess
gonna
if you
tell you
realize who
guys.
this actor
Somebody else is
is.
gonna steal this idea. Don't care. Hey, fuck you, Dom Monaghan.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Monahan. So
Yeah.
he right now. He
Exactly.
like, horribly
When he made the
broke
comment
and
about the
ruined one
hat,
of his
I'm like, oh,
toes. You don't look like Dom Monaghan. You know what? He looks like
Lost.
Dom Monaghan. He looks like a mixture of you and I together. If you were to combine us into some kind of a genetic pool, that's you and I together. That's what I think.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
well,
who
that's
I
obviously
get people
they used
telling
the
me that
wrong
all the
genetics
time.
then.
That I
Your
look like him.
nose, your eyes, my hairline, your ears, my jaw structure, nice big wide ass chin.
Oh, butt
Hey,
chin? Yeah. you gotta
Evan
have that.
Henshaw went rock climbing with his daughter today. I think that's an amazing father-daughter date.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
wicked.
amazing?
You know
Just
what?
want to bring that out.
I'm not going to lie. Him,
Call him out
he-
for that.
he inspires the shit out of me.
Right? Isn't he an amazing daddy?
Oh, yeah.
And his business,
His business
abilities.
acumen.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
His abilities.
Acrum. His
Motherfucker's good at
his
business.
business stuff and skills and sticks are good.
Get in sticks.
Well,
He
here's actually,
sticks and stones
what?
break bones, and he gave me an M5 to pay off in what I like to call the hide from your wife payment plan.
Sam,
As she
Sam, stop
watches the
watching show.
podcast.
I don't care. She knows I have to pay for it.
Well, actually,
eventually.
here's a fun story about Evan.
Uh-oh.
when
Okay,
he-
you tell the story, and I have to go to the bathroom, and then we'll review your story when I get back.
Okay.
I was actually
Just
going to say
take
we're
it.
going to have to call it soon because it's almost
Wait.
10.
Sorry, Tyler?
So we're
is
gonna
be
call
the
it soon
close.
because it's almost 10 and we are dropping viewers. So
It doesn't matter.
Oh, we're dropping
still,
viewers.
still showing me at 15.
Oh, we're actually worried about viewers on here.
Dick.
no, I'm just saying that we're running just over
2 minutes,
the hour
2
mark.
minutes.
So
If
2
I
minutes,
tell my
please.
story, we can. And now that Jarvis is gone, we can end the show.
we did
No,
last-
no.
Who did I do that with? Oh, I did that with him, Jeff. He went to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave it now before he can argue with me. He comes back and we're done. He's like, what the fuck?
Now here's something about Evan Henshaw as a paintball player and somebody that one player to another. When I started getting back into paintball and was looking to get trained on things and reintegrate myself into the industry, because the military was telling me to go do something with my life. Mom and dad were saying, get off the fucking couch and do something productive. He was the only one that went out of his way to ensure that I had a place to stay when I traveled to Toronto to meet with people. I actually had people blow me off as soon as I got into town and not even meet up with me and stuff like that. Like it was really poopy because people did some not cool stuff for the community. You know what I mean? Like a guy comes to town, I'm here to play. I'm
Walking
here to
Dead
do
is
that.
on. Good.
So he was the only one that stepped up, and you know what? We've been friends ever since. And on that note, thanks everybody for joining the show. I had a
Go
great
fuck
time. I really appreciate
What was your
being
story
on here.
about? Your story about?
What story?
We
waited till you got back. Well, actually, no. I was just saying that as a player and
Oh,
somebody.
you're not gonna pull a Matt Damon and cut the show right as I get on.
Yeah.
Back on. That was so funny, man. Jimmy Kimmel did him for so many times. Anyways,
We actually,
Fat Damon. We have a friend named Fat Damon. He's a member of the Bearded Dams.
And on that note.
Remember, guys, to play the way you train and train the way you play.
And we have suggested you have your games coming up in May, D-Day, and keep your eye
Don't forget
open on their
about
Facebook.
0 Hour to run into maybe
is this
Tyler
where we
and I.
talk over each other? Okay, loud noises
Always.
now.
No,
Noise. Okay, so
sorry. Well, he always forgets about us going to 0 Hour.
yes, 0 Hour. You guys are going to be going to that, right?
You're going to that? I'm not going to that this year.
The milk mustache is perfect.
It's a Guinness mustache, biatch.
Yeah.
Are you going to 0 Hour? Because I'm not this year.
Buddy, I am for sure with the ML6 gentlemen.
Actually, I'm trying to. The wife and I are trying to get to that too. So
Excellent.
There we go.
there's some big stuff coming on. What's it? # big things coming.
Jester's Day.
Jester's
Will be
Day,
awesome.
April 1st, here in
First.
Halifax. It's going to be. It's our second one. Last year we launched the M5 and the New World Order paint from Vulcan.
Nice.
This year we have our hands on some other Milsig products, and we'll be launching some other cool stuff. It's free to get in. We actually had somebody donate money, so that way the event was free.
Yeah, I just saw that on Facebook that you just
Yeah.
dropped the entry.
That's amazing. Good for
Yeah,
them.
so I get messages all the time. They're like, how can I help? How can I do stuff? And I'm like, I don't like asking people for money. That's why I like doing the events to raise money that way, providing a
Yep.
service.
Yep.
But people are like, no, I want to contribute. Fine, here we go. This is what we're doing. And Jester's Militia is it's on Facebook. You can find it. Mike Coley is the director right now. We have regional representation in most provinces and across the world. And what happens is if somebody needs some money or some help, we run it as a nonprofit and as a support program. We are working on getting our charitable status. We've helped out many people over last year get services and support and treatments that they didn't know was available to them, and get them on the right track for.
Where can people
first
find you?
responders. Jester's Militia, you can join up. We're putting together a membership package, T-shirt, patch, and a coin.
No, yourself personally. Like, where can we find the Jester? We're on Twitter, Instagram. I almost said Netflix because I'm heard.
Jester's Tactical. Don't look up Jester Tactical. That's some guy in the States. Jester's
Right, dude.
Tactical.
Apostrophe
Tac.
S.
Yeah. Because I'm an apostrophe.
Are you on the Twitster?
You're a possessive type of person.
Are you a tweeter?
I'm a tweetergrammer, slap chatter, Sinstagrammer, book
Oh, Instagram so bad. I'm glad. I'm happy. I don't have. I'm happy. I don't have control of the Talking Tacticals Instagram because it would just be nothing but redheaded websites.
I was going to
Yes.
say, there's been
Tyler.
times where I keep thinking of giving you access, and there's a lot of times that I'm like, I was going to keep it away.
Yeah. Then he
No,
stops
actually,
drinking.
no. I have thought about doing. I've thought about doing some live streams and stuff to it, but I'd rather do that on the Facebook directly because I have access to that. So
So once
Anyways,
these guys figure out
great
their
night, guys.
social media.
catch me up on the Instagram and the Facebooks at Mr. Nero Wolf.
Oh, actually, you might want to check out Jester's Tactical.
Ooh, Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat now too with just Nero Wolf. I'm done up like a red Batman.
Yeah,
red
I definitely
Facebook.
deleted that app.
So there's going
I
to be
love
some
the
cheat
Snapchat.
codes. If you're looking to buy gear, go check out jesterstactical.com after April 1st, because we'll have more codes up, like the one for 20% off boots at milsigdirect.ca.
Ooh, even Tyler's wife was watching the show.
Yes, watching to see when it's going to be over.
When can I
now,
go to bed?
when is he going to rub my feet and love me properly?
My wife won't let me. And somebody said yes. I got an M5 on a layaway plan, or what do you call layaway? But you get to take it home with you.
Layaway.
Payment plan? No, that's not layaway.
Yeah.
Pay away.
Sorry.
On consignment.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to say
Good
this.
night, everybody.
Eric, a shout out from Eric in the comments. He says, just
Good night,
FYI,
everybody.
I don't listen to
Sorry.
podcasts as a rule. You guys are the first one to actually keep me listening.
Well, it's because
I feel like you need
He
an
knows
award
things.
for managing to listen to us for an hour.
You know what?
He said listening, not staying focused.
That's
I
true.
do
That's true.
listen to all of our podcasts like a week later, before the podcast starts. But yeah, we got to get I was actually thinking about that as well. The podcast After Hours, Mr. Josh, about doing a Talking Tactical post mortem, but TTPM. But Tyler wouldn't like that too much.
We'll have to
Oh,
see
don't
if
talk
we
about me
can
while I'm
get to a
sleeping.
weekday schedule. We will be exploring a lot of other stuff. Right now, airing is the main focus. We are actually doing quite well for our bi-weekly schedule in 2018. I think we've pretty much kept it up straight.
Goals,
So-
boys, goals.
Oh, hold on. You just said straight. Now, here's something that came up today, and this is food
Vagina.
for thought. I found out today that it's offensive to say that you're a straight shooter.
Because you're curved like a bow
No, because
and straight like an arrow in flight.
just because I'm shooting a gun doesn't mean you can assume my gender.
Oh, dude, no. There was wasn't there a documentary about a Navy SEAL that was went transgendered, and then it's actually really cool. She she was in the teams for years and years, and then like even back then wanted like identified as a woman, but didn't want to come out because like she was a fucking SEAL, you know. And then after the teams, and then she still goes back to like team bars and guys are like, I don't know. Hey, Rancid, you came in at the end where we're talking about transgendered people in this past SEALs that became transgendered.
And
So-
I was just talking about shooters in general.
Right?
But I
Straight
like how you
shooters.
s-
'Cause-
straight shooters. But shooters is the bar that they used to hang out at.
Oh,
In
really?
the teams, yeah. And then that's
Oh, yeah.
why when you see in the movie Shooters, it's actually paying homage to where they used to hang out. Yeah.
The one with the pool guys? It's a different movie.
Okay. Navy SEAls with Charlie Sheen.
I'm kidding you.
Do you even?
All
What do you mean
right.
Hot Shots?
Bro?
Shooters. Hot Shots Part 2 with Charlie Sheen?
I know, isn't that awesome? The bloodiest movie ever
The chicken. I love the chicken Nero. That was the best part of the whole movie.
was.
All right.
Natalie
Good night,
Yang.
guys.
All right,
Good night,
guys.
everybody. Sorry for
Thanks-
coming in
thanks
so
for
late,
being here.
Rancid. I'm sorry you didn't make it out to you got to let me know the next
Bye,
time, Rancid,
Rancid.
that you're going to the Megafit Pickup League so we can actually play together for a change. You prick.
And on that note,
Cut it.
Tyler,
All right,
Cut, cut,
guys.
cut.
All right, we will see you guys on the field. Thank you so much for checking us out. We are bi-weekly here on Facebook. These two don't realize they're muted, so I can actually finish my outro. And there we go. All right, guys, thank you so much. If you want to check us out on Instagram, we're under Talking Tactical. Under Twitter, you can find the audio of this if you missed part of the video on any of your podcast platforms. You can... Damn it. It's doing so well. You can find us on all of your podcast streaming apps. The audio usually goes up 24 to 48 hours after airing. If you also want to catch up the video but don't want to watch it on Facebook, we are on YouTube under Talking Tactical. I had to deal with these two clowns. One's a professional jester. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys on the field.